Hey guys, welcome back to Tower of God New World. In today's video, we have the new update. So there's a few things we can do to get, honestly, a bunch of free stuff. So why not do it? So let's go through the things. The first thing is we got a new daily login event. Obviously, you're going to do that anyway. We do get 20 summons across the 7 days for that one, which is pretty nice. So free summons, always a good thing. Now, the next thing you can do is you can go to your mail, you can go to notices, you can pick up the maintenance rewards, the 1,000 gems, not too bad. Next thing is the story mode. Now, I know a lot of people don't like Rachel and they don't want to hear her story, but go through it because you get 10 free pulls. Happy days, can't really complain with that. So that is the next one. Now, moving on past that, the next thing you want to do is go to the events and you want to do the trial event for Vespa, because that is going to go ahead and get you the free 300 gems and a little bit of resources. It's easy. You jump in there, you play test it, and away you go. Now, the next thing you want to do is go to the shop. And you're going to want to go to the growth and have Vespa's growth. Now, this pack here that I just bought costs 3,000 gems. Everyone do this. Don't skip it because you're not summoning for Vespa. Now, whether you should summon for Vespa, I've got to do some testing because I didn't expect them to make the multipliers on this character's kit so damn high. So I'm going to do some testing on Vespa. Maybe a worthwhile. My only problem with Vespa is that to gain that extra defense buff, you need to have other yellow units on your team. And the problem is most people like myself are already using an Ihwa who really wants Bomb and Evan to be on the team to survive, so you're limited on the other yellow units that you're going to put into a team with Vespa. That is my only concern with it. But yeah, the numbers look decent, so I will come back to you guys with some more Vespa stuff in the future, because I thought it was going to be the unit's pretty bad at one copy. It's just a matter of if it's worth a carry, and I'm undecided at this stage. I got to do some more testing because the multipliers are big. But even if you're not getting Vespa, even if you're not building Vespa, get this copy because there's a few things you can do. And the order is important so you don't waste additional resources. So the first thing that you want to do once you get the Vespa, which I've already done, is go over here and you want to go, oops, where am I at? No, I want to go to list. Where's my Vespa? There it is. Is you want to go to the proficiency and max out the proficiency. Now, if you've been playing for more than, I don't know, like a week, you should have a bunch of proficiency books left over. If you don't, just wait till later on and do it later on once you've got some proficiency books. You don't have to do this like ace, like you've got the whole duration to do it. You don't have to do it in the first 10 seconds. So just hold out as you get proficiency books, max out the proficiency. That's going to get you, what's that, an extra 600 gems if I added that up correctly. Plus you can get another 100 from this thing here when you just go and collect it. So that's 700 gems free from doing that essentially. Now, after you've done that, you can go back over to the events and you can go to the Vespa growth mission. Now, by doing that, you would have completed the obtain Vespa mission. Then you'll get the, the rapport ones. You would have gotten the proficiency 3, proficiency 5, and proficiency 10 missions complete. So once you've done those 3 missions, that will get you to completing the 20 and 40 milestone. Now, once you complete that 40 milestone, that's going to give you 15 of these cakes, just in case you didn't have any other gifts on you. Then you're going to go over here back into Vespa and you're going to go to the rapport and then you're going to feed it those cakes, which will get it to level 3. You just want to get to level 3. Now, level 3 costs, I believe it's 14 of the cakes. So you have more than enough from that. That's going to get you another 200 gems, and it's also going to get you that rapport up, which means then we can come back over here into the growth missions. And that is going to complete your reach rapport level 2 and rapport level 3. So then you've got those 2 done, which means you're going to be able to collect the 60 reward, which is some common enhancement extract for your exclusive equipment. Now, after you've got that done that, you've got 2 other things that you're going to need to do to get the big reward from this, which is going to be the 10 pull. And once you do these other 2 things, you can claim a 10 pull, which is essentially meaning you got a free Vespa along with all those other resources you got along the way, which in my mind is pretty good, because you spent 3,000 gems on the Vespa, but then you got all these other extra things, and then you're refunding that 3,000 gems into a 10 pull anyway. It's a fantastic thing. You should do this on every character, in my opinion. There is no reason not to, really, and there's no reason you can't complete these. Now, the 2 remaining missions that you can do, if you want to get a free copy of Vespa, then you're going to have to go through and you're going to have to do Limit Break 1 and Limit Break 2. That means you're going to have to pull 2 more copies of Vespa, which once again, if you're not doing that, don't stress. Because the other 2 two you can do. This one here, play adventure 5 times with Honeybee Vespa. This one, you don't actually have to win either. I tested this quickly, but the first time I tested, we accidentally won the stage. So I'm going to go in here into my adventure stage, just so I can show you guys, and purposely lose this one, but just using Vespa in the team. And then hopefully you guys can see the way this works with the loading screens. Dude, if anyone uses the Google Play Games and knows if there's a way to like widen the screen on it, let me know, because Google Play Games plays so much smoother than emulators, but it it's so thin. It's so bad. So let's just go through this. Sorry, I'll just skip. Hurry up and die, Evan. Now, I don't know if you can pause exit out, because with other things in the game, it didn't work for me. So I think it's like daily missions. You've got to actually complete the stage and lose it or win it for it to count. I could be wrong on that take, but yeah, it is what it is. So let's just go through here. We lose. Okay, happy days. So I was originally on 2 of 5. Now I should be on 3 of 5 for that mission. If we go over here, boom. The growth mission, we are now on 3 of 5. So I just got to do that 2 more times and I get 10 more progression towards it. Then I need 10 more. Now the way we're going to get that is this mission here. Win the regular arena 3 times with Honeybee Vespa. Now, yes, you do have to win, but the way arena works in this game, everyone should be pretty fine, because you just go into the regular arena and you can just hit challenge and you can just fight one of the low people. Like for instance, for me, this person here, level 93 characters, like, it doesn't matter if I'm using one spud character, like that's a free win. So everyone should be able to manage that using Vespa to get a free win. If you're a brand new account, well, hopefully Vespa actually helps you along the way. I don't think anyone can not win 3 games of arena. Keeping in mind, even if you can't do it on day 1, you've got how long to do it? What's that say? Oh, dude, that yellow on orange is so hard to read. 13 days and 20 hours. So you got 2 weeks to get this done. So once again, you don't have to do it day 1. You don't have to buy that copy of Vespa day 1. Let's just double check the pack itself and see. Shop, growth, Vespa, 13 days, 20 hours. So you got 2 weeks to do all of this. You don't have to do it right this second, but definitely do it during this event, because the stuff is free. You'd be crazy not to take free stuff, in my opinion. Once again, you don't have to, but I don't see a downside to this. You're spending 3,000 gems, getting all those extra things, and then refunding those 3,000 gems into a 10 pool, which, let's face it, gems, we know now the summon system in this game, you're just using those gems on summons anyway, so it's effectively the same thing. So I'm pretty excited. I'm about to get another 10 pool. Then we'll get a 10 pull from the story, like I said. Then we'll get another 20 summons from the login. So there's 40 extra summons already, bringing me up to 80 summons once I do my dailies. You know, we're eating pretty good. We're building up those summons. I just got to decide who I am pulling for next is the biggest issue for me. So like I said, I will get back to you guys on Vespa. I got to do some testing and see how her performance is. But they did make her multipliers way bigger than I expected. So could possibly be a viable carry option. I don't think better than Ihwa at this stage, but why are they loading up yellow so much? Anyway, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.